Hello! It's funny how time flips the script. Today, building a retro setup can cost you more than a modern PC. Monitors, sound cards, mechanical keyboards, it adds up fast. But there's the good news. Laptops from the 90s. They can provide an authentic experience without breaking the bank. And they do not hog desk space either. And today, I'm excited to take you through one of these gems, the Compaq Armada 7792 DMT, a capable machine that hits the three essentials for DOS gaming. It's equipped with an Intel Pentium MMX CPU at 266MHz, an S3 Aurora 64V graphics, and last but not least, ESS1878 sound chip paired with hardware Wavetable synthesizer. But before anything else, I had to check the backup battery. And fair warning, getting to it is a pain. You've got to hunt down a screw hidden under warning label, unscrew the bottom panel, remove the hard drive cage. Then comes disconnecting the sound module, display cable, and the battery wire. The MIDI Wavetable synth and ROM are located on a daughter board that also houses the microphone, line-in, and headphone jacks, while the ES1878 resides on a separate board. Luckily, mine had a very minor leak, not much corrosion. A quick cleanup and it's all good. I'm leaving the battery out for now. Let's take a quick look around. It is a chunky beast, 13.3-inch screen with 1024x768 native resolution, 8.4 pounds, and 2 inches thick. It has a 101 keys keyboard with a pointer knob and volume, power, and suspend buttons. On the right, there are dual PC card slots, Type 2 and Type 3. The left side has the exhaust vent and main battery. On the rear, you've got a modem, serial, infrared, parallel PS2 combo port, VGA out, and a docking connector. But sadly, no MIDI game port. It's got a built-in power adapter, so just plug in a Mickey Mouse cord and you're good. The modular bay can accept an optical or a floppy drive. The hard drive sits inside a proprietary caddy. If you decide to get this model, make sure it comes with it. Underneath, there are 2 RAM slots, which allows this laptop to be upgraded to 144MB total with 64MB modules to supplement the onboard 16MB. If you're installing a new disk, you will need to prep the boot drive by creating 2 special floppy disks. They will help create a special partition on the main drive to access BIOS settings, typical Compaq. One will be the SP4829 partition creation utility, and the other will be the SP9962 diagnostics utility image. Make sure to wipe any existing partitions before running the setup utilities. Once everything is installed, you can access the BIOS settings by pressing the F10 key at power on to launch the graphical interface. It lets you configure different system resources such as the sound card, memory mapping, boot devices, and various other settings. For performance tuning, it is possible to lower the CPU power state and frequency, but sadly only when it's on battery, so I'll be using setmul only for my benchmarks. The computer ran fine with an 8GB drive. However, while I was able to boot using a 12GB drive, F-Disk only recognized 8, and the system became unstable, frequently freezing. Furthermore, it wouldn't boot at all from a 16GB flash drive, and when I tried with 20GB, it ran into a controller error. Let's now do some 3D bench tests. The lowest performance I could obtain with all caches disabled still remains above the 386-33MHz. But from there up to the Pentium 266MHz levels for late 90s DOS games, this thing crushed it. It is clocked faster than the fastest official Intel desktop 233MHz Pentium MMX CPU. This kind of power back in the days would have made it a fantastic 3D studio workstation. One very nice feature is hardware video stretching, which can be toggled by the function and T keys combo. As we can see, this is too fast for older speed-sensitive games. For Quake 3D, in order to unlock higher resolutions than 360x480, you have to run UniVBE. This laptop manages to get 14.5 frames per second at 640x400 and 12.6 frames per second at the maximum resolution of 640x480. Resolutions higher than 640x480 are not supported, as it causes the video to be completely corrupted. Now the sound. The ESS chip's ESFM is already a fan favorite. Some even prefer it over OPL3. But here's the kicker. It supports hardware wavetable in pure DOS.
Harvester deployed. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
To wrap things up, I'm a big fan of the nice, bright screen. Looks great. The S3 graphics is solid with awesome compatibility and built-in hardware scaling. Proper DOS sound support with ESFM and hardware wavetable is a big plus. The CPU is great, but kinda annoying that Compaq only lets you enable the low power mode when you're on battery. That makes it too fast for some games that really want a 386-32MHz or slower pace. Also, no game port, which is a bummer if you're into flight sims or just want to connect a game controller. Still, even with those quirks, the Armada 7792 DMT scores a 3.9 out of 5. And shout out to the Compaq community. Thanks to some awesome Facebook groups, I was able to find a hard drive caddy and even a replacement BIOS battery. If you're enjoying this series, please help me keep it going. Like, subscribe, and drop a comment to let me know what you'd like to see improved or featured. Thanks for watching, and happy retro gaming!